Nobody wants to pay a parking ticket. It's an unwanted, expensive hassle, but the real question is, if you ignore it, will it just expire? Well, there are different rules depending on what kind of a parking fine you have, because it depends on who issued it to you. When you park on private land, like a supermarket, they employ private parking operators to make sure that you abide by the rules. If you don't, by maybe staying over the allocated time slot, parking badly, or not displaying a ticket, then they issue you with a parking charge notice. A private operator can chase you for an unpaid parking notice for up to 6 years. So when you ignore the fine, things might get expensive and messy. After 6 years, the issuer can't chase you because the unpaid invoice is statute barred. But if they take you to court during the 6 years and the court gives you a CCJ, then you've got to pay the fine and the 6-year time frame is scrapped. So quite likely they'll do that if you ignore them. Penalty charge notices are the other type of ticket, and they're given to you on public land like a high street, and they're issued by police, councils and traffic authorities. These parking tickets are enforceable by law, and you'll be issued with a charge notice followed by an order of recovery when you don't pay. So ignoring this fine is a quick way to get the bailiffs knocking at your door and a CCJ. The best solution when you get a parking ticket is to deal with it straight away. If you don't think you deserve the parking fine, then you always have the right to appeal, which I'll help you out with in a second. But if you've checked all the details are correct and you don't think you've got any reason to appeal, then it's best to pay as soon as you can. In most cases, you'll get a discounted rate of between about 40 and 50% in the first couple of weeks. However, if you're anything like me, then you'll want to know whether it's worth appealing. This puts the time on the ticket on hold, so you might be able to still pay the discounted rate. Here are 6 quick ways to appeal. The parking machines were out of order and there was no other way to pay. If this happens, and in particular there's a sign on it, then take a photo. Always arm yourself with proof just in case you need to appeal. It's a habit that will pay off. There's also likely to be more people in the same situation as you from the same day. The parking ticket contained clerical errors. Check that ticket with a fine-tooth comb, and if anything's wrong, like your car registration, name or address if it arrives in the post, then it gives you a great chance to appeal. The signs or road markings weren't clear. It's your job to prove that you shouldn't have to pay for your parking ticket, to take photos of anything that doesn't look clear. It could be something simple like a bush covering a parking sign. It will increase your chances of a successful appeal. An emergency stopped you from getting back to your car on time. Was it an accident, an urgent trip to the hospital? If you can prove it, you're more likely to get your appeal accepted. The parking ticket was issued before your 10-minute grace period was up. You've got 10 minutes to get back to your car after your ticket expires, so make sure you check the time of the parking ticket. If you want total clarity and need a professional opinion, then you could speak to a solicitor. In-person solicitors are great if you like to chat face-to-face, but there are also online solicitors that you can use like JustAnswer. It's really easy. You just tell them what happened in the chat and they'll give you a professional opinion about appealing your ticket. It's only a £5 for a trial to get all the answers you need, and it could save you a lot of money. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out and support my channel.